You don't want to come to a Tennessee Titans game and have a hot dog that you could get in Atlanta. If you're coming to Nashville, you might want hot chicken, and you might want that to be true and authentic to the neighborhood. So we have to think about how can we authentically give the fan something that's elevated. Whether you're a country music fan or a bluegrass fan, one has to acknowledge the incredible giftedness of Ricky Skaggs and Vince Gill. One has to acknowledge they must know a thing or two about stringed instruments. For them to get choked up, to get tears in their eyes, to not finish their sentences because of how meaningful they feel like a collection of stringed instruments is that we put together as an experience. When we ribbon cut this gallery of iconic guitars, or gig, for Belmont University, it's this collection of 200 stringed instruments. Some of them are valued as high as $300,000. But the stipulation from the estate holder of this gallery was the instruments had to be able to be played. And that was really important to Vince and Ricky when they ribbon cut the gallery. You can play those instruments. And almost in a supernatural way, they believe those instruments have a story, they have a soul, based on the humidity of where they were made, based on the manufacturer, the craftsman, the artisan, based on where they were kept, but also based on who played them. And they believe that the instruments have a song that need to come out. And to know that the Belmont students can go in there and pick up those prized string instruments and play them and continue on the legacy of the people who crafted those, or who played them for the first time, or who bought them for the first time, that's really meaningful. That has a special place in history. We also worked with Coach Tim Corbin at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is very successful at college baseball, and we've been thrilled to be a part of his locker room, his player lounge, some of the fan experiences. Vanderbilt is a great institution and can offer a world-class education to a student who qualifies to get into their institution and to play on their teams. And so what we wanted to do was tell the story of how meaningful it was to be a part of those programs. So we've done so in football, we've done so in basketball, helping them to further distinctify themselves. Some of those are in public spaces, some of those are in more limited access areas that are player and coach only areas. And it's part of telling the story, it's part of distinctifying that program and what makes it unique. We've developed VIP areas in the Titans Nissan Stadium. We helped develop the recruiting spaces and the operations spaces at the Titans headquarters. We love Nashville. We're glad to be a part of this community, and we're thrilled to be able to take some of the experience and talents that we may have had that we've worked with in other states and other locations and bring it home to Nashville.